Okay, part 2. What? This'll show it, huh? Not that shit. This cool? Cool. Alright, good. Uploads actually work now. I had to verify my account. I wanted to do that so that way I can record and do like 30 minutes. And then once I'm done, start recording again, but start uploading. Or post that video and then record. That way, if I do 10, 30-minute sections in a row, I'll have 9 uploaded by the time I finish the last, and then I can upload that, and then I'm good. Instead of me having to like idle around and intentionally try and upload stuff, I just want it to be automatic. Might get like, I'll include this time, so I'll go till the computer dies. 4 declarations, yeah. So this guy needs to know about add before, because it's sequential. Makes sense. Why specifically? So I can actually articulate this? Oh, because this code executes sequentially, main does not, or add has not been defined or declared. This identifier has not been declared before it is being called. It needs to be declared / defined before. I don't really know what declaring is just yet. I know what defining it is. This is a definition, function definition. Here's the function body. Here's the function header, I think they call it. Function head, something like that. Function identifier. I mean, that's the identifier, add. Doesn't know what add is. Then it has its parameters. These are the arguments. Identifier, return type. Okay. Doesn't know add. Makes sense. An additional error. Need to copy. Just a good boy. Or you just cold. Sweet boy. Previous definition was formerly add redefinition. Oh, redefinition. So it thinks that it's being defined here. So it's saying previous definition was formerly. I don't know. I would think that it's thinking that it's being defined here. So it's saying redefinition. This isn't actually a definition. This is just a function call. So it is misleading because it's not there's being defined. Makes sense. Okay, noted. Well, yeah, true. Because you get 2 whenever there's. We were doing it earlier. It said not undefined, and then. Oh, maybe it's an old version of VS Code. Let me see how that works. It's the input-output stream from the standard template library. We'll just do. Doesn't do anything. Fuck it. What does that even work? Okay, so that's all it does. What if I... Yeah, that's it. It's fine. What if I gave it a parameter? Oh shit, wait. How is it updating live? So I compile it and then... Excuse me. Oh shit, I don't have to rebuild it. I can just... Well, there is no X. I do have to rebuild it. But some of them it can tell. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's a pain in the ass, especially if, like what, if I don't know anything about him later? What if I have main, and then I go down at the end, and well, I guess the whole point is you just do them all before main. But the problem is if I have a function that calls a function, then I have to make sure that those are ordered properly. And then if one ends up relying on another, but then one ends up relying on another, and that one happens to be after, then I have to reorganize them. Yeah, screw that shit. Makes sense to have my function declarations. Well, we don't know them yet. Well, I'm not going to speak out of redundance, out of ignorance, rather. So, reorder them before main. What are the odds of that? A little prick or something on top of a lipoma. What the fuck? It's hatching finally. I have no clue what happened to it, actually. Bro. Alright, what are the odds of that shit? I guess I'll give it a week. I have a little fatty thing under my skin. I went to the doctor literally, yesterday, just to see, because I have 1, 2, and at least 3. But what are the odds I scraped it in the past couple days? Like literally right above it. Whatever, don't give a shit. It's fine. It is what it is. By the time main calls, it already knows. Yep. Yeah, exactly, right? Oh no. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if they're recursive and they go until the values are actually returnable. So like, what if we do... What if I have some sort of formula that eventually gets the answer down to 1? So we'll say function A says if x is greater than 10 or greater than 1,000, subtract 100. And then the other says if it's less than 1,000, subtract 10. And then, oh wait, hold on. That doesn't make sense. We'll just say 1 subtracts 1, and then 1 adds 2. Subtract, add. I mean, I guess that would be an infinite loop, actually. You call it, and then what does it return? I guess you just have them go until you have an if statement in either one to return something, and then it wouldn't be infinite. It would just go until the end. Or what does it return if it doesn't? Oh, what you need to control for the edge case. So have it return something in every case. Yeah, that makes sense. If you define first, it'll complain. B, same with A. Okay. A forward declaration. Tell them about the existence before defining it. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, same shit. So it's the function header, just with a semicolon because it's a statement. Which is why it is called a function declaration statement. Optionally. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. So it knows what it is. So I guess, oh yeah, because that makes sense. Somebody, who was it? Primogen. He had a video yesterday I saw a clip of, and he was, actually it wasn't even a clip, it was a 20-minute video. He was talking about using Copilot and AI integrated development environment, IDEs, making junior devs feel like they are unable to program and have lost their skills. And he said that how he learned, he was grateful that he learned from the most essential pieces of information, from the foundation, from the tiny little, tiniest operational pieces of each thing, instead of learning the thing. Instead of starting computer science and then learning, ooh, function has parameter inputs, has parameters, has a return type for its output. You return something, you always just type return. Why do you type return? Why does it have parameters? What is it? What is the function? My question just now was, the function's before main. So if we go to main and we call it, how does it go backwards? I thought it executes sequentially. How does it go back up and get that? Or does it store it in memory and then, how does that work? Doesn't that, if we start the program, okay, and we include some shit, and then we say there's a function, and then we go down to main, and then it calls that function, and it gives it some arguments. Well, it doesn't create the parameters until we actually go back to that function itself. How does that make sense? How do we go past it and then go back to it? Well, he said that functions are go-tos. Apparently a go-to is a way that you can go to a specific line, and it sounds like you don't reprocess everything after. It sounds like you just, a function is like a linked list where you have an array, and at the end of the array, a pointer to another array. And then maybe the first element of that array is a pointer back or something like that, so that you can go from one to the other. I don't know. I think. Because otherwise, how would, I mean, a linked list, you can go this way. How do you go backwards, though? It's got to be, the first is this next one, and then the last points to the next one, and the first points to the last one. Something like that. One array points to the next, which points back, which points next, which points back, etc. But it sounds like a function is a go-to, where you go to a certain line and bookmark, save the location you were just at, save the line. So maybe it passes an integer, and then has another go-to at the end of the return, where you return, or you return the value to somewhere. So it sounds like return is a go-to that passes a value to where you initially go-to'd from. Hey, copper. This sweet boy. You got a long tail, bro. That's cool. That sweet boy. Big old ears. Okay. So, I was gonna say, how does it work if this is after? But it would almost make more sense for this to be after. So now the compiler knows that this guy exists. And maybe this syntax, maybe the goto is like a find thing, like Control F, where it searches through the whole thing to find the parameters that it gets. There's hairs on the keyboard. If I operate under that understanding, compiler learns about add here. Main calls add, which is a goto, which looks for add, the function called add. Because there's only one identifier, can't have two of the same identifier. Since they redefined bullshit. And then it searches through, says, no, that's the declaration. Where's the definition, motherfucker? Oh! There he is. Boop. Excuse me. Found him. So we can declare him and then do him later. Now when it returns a call, that's what it looks like. Hey, welcome play. It's kind of annoying though. I don't really like that. Maybe it's good though. Yeah, like, what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no way. Absolutely not. Oh, meaning, what, you go to the header file, do you then have to declare that function in this? Or does it... I don't know what this documentation generation tool shit is. Automated documentation generation? Oh, because header files have declarations? But that's a header file isn't necessarily an implementation file. The header file maybe includes some sort of way to go to another file that has the stuff actually laid out and the definitions. Okay, let's try this. We'll do... See how far I can go with my eyes closed. What? Fuck. Yeah, I screwed up a little. Alright, it's fine now. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway, but... Need to extract to X. Oh, I don't need to. Well, we could value initialize it and then. Oh, sorry. What? Oh, true. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. Does it only do from before? Wait. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, that was interesting. It said definition not found because this declaration was different. The definition for this print value, not found. Because this print value has this guy. Then it says print value doesn't take one argument. Oh, because this one exists. Okay, yeah. So the point is this. So, one, it didn't find a definition for this guy. And two, because this is a declaration, not a definition. And two, this motherfucker does not take an argument. Oh. Get a value and print a value, but this time with a header declaration. Cool.
Please do not play while driving.
Why is it gonna jam? Better jam hard. Keep the parameter names, okay? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Ah. Copy and paste to add a semicolon. Okay. Bro. You can't, motherfucker. Not if the well, you can sometimes. But it's easier because you just put the function at the end. So you got main, implement him. Oh, I need a function. Put a function, add his header. Oh, another function. Put a function, add his header. And then, or if you fuck up, you could technically just. Apparently, this shit's a lymph node and it's not a lipoma. So, what the fuck is a lymph node? Let me find this out. Oh! 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 That's a lymph node right there, dude. I thought that was some cancer. Alright, let me get him again real quick. Right there. That's a little lymphy. Right there. Yeah. Whoa. Well, I'll post this and see if I get fucking banned. Damn. I'm dead. Oh, there we go. Oh, less than half an inch. That'll do it. He's just right in there. He did to pee. Cool. Yeah, healthy. Easily movable. Cool. I don't like that I know that he's there, but cool, man. I do. He's a little beanie, helps me out. Fuck yeah, man. Look at that lymph node right there. Sick. I was on the toilet one day. Let's just push him back down in there. I was on the toilet and I was just feeling around my neck. I probably had like a pimple or something here. And I felt some shit that felt kind of like the damn lipoma that I had. But it didn't feel like a lipoma. It felt like a little different, but it was movable. Okay, that totally should not count as programming time. It does not, so. Okay. Well, cool. Noted. Didn't know that lymph nodes were things, but they're for the immune system. Sistema de immune. Oh, okay. Define a different file and then access it from that file somehow. Oh, maybe that's what I have to do? Oh, okay. Because when I compile, it's not going to go through all the fucking header files. I have to tell him what I want. Or I say, yo, I got this header file. He's got a function in there. I'm using that function. So, here's a declaration. Maybe that's what that automated thing is. So it finds the ones that I use, and it automatically goes into my header files and pulls them out and creates declarations. That might be what it is. Automated documentation generation. I don't know what it's that, though. Maybe not. I'm probably wrong. Excuse me. Yeah, it's on another file. You can't reorder it, bucko. Can't reorder it from another file before this if that file's processed before. Makes no sense. Well, that wouldn't work. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I can have main at the end and then maybe have some before it. Hey, the boy. Hey, sweet boy. Hey, sweet boy. I like that boy, the Brody. These are red back. He's so good. So good. Okay. So we have main and we have, I don't know, some shit before, or maybe. Oh well, that makes sense. Yeah, if I have a bunch of combat mechanics somewhere, and then a bunch of health mechanics somewhere, and get health, set health, attack, receive damage, play animation. Well, if I receive damage, it calls play animation. But if play animation comes after, because there's some other animation stuff that I write as functions after take damage, damage can't call animation because animation isn't before. The compiler won't know. But if I take that animation, give it a declaration up here, then it would work. But then I could also just put a declaration for all the guys up top, and then I could order them in a way that makes sense instead of having to actually structure them. Or just have them random and totally don't give a shit and just put all the declarations up top too. That way all the declarations happen and they don't care about each other because they're just declared. They don't know that they're calling each other then. So they just all go into existence. And then it's like just telling a dude how many balloons are on the wall as he's about to throw a dart and hit him. He's like, all right, you got 10, by the way, buddy. Instead of saying, hey, aim for the third one. I don't know what the third one is, motherfucker. You could say, hey, there's 10. There's 3, and they go left to right. All right, it's 3. So feel it out. Then he can try. Okay. Yeah, because it's literally not possible here. Yo, how the fuck would you do that, dude? Yeah, it makes sense because it sees it, but then he never gets used to it. Why would it care? Oh. So now we got a forward declaration, but nobody knows what fuck add's doing. And then it does it, and then it pauses. Well, it's going to link well, I thought linking was linking between files, but maybe linking is linking all the different functions to main too. And making sure that they get called properly and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. All right. What if we do that? So we'll just do. Yeah. We'll do. Oops. Boy has not been defined. Hey, sweet pup. You dreaming? Sorry. Okay. Uh-oh. I like this because it says unresolved external symbol. Yags. What is the symbol? Oh, so this is some linking shit. But it just says function definition not found. Noted. Alright, shut it, buddy. Man, Sunjammer sucks. This song is terrible. Oh, this is better. Already better. Cool. Oh, we didn't even... Wait, what the fuck? I didn't even give him an identifier. Oh, oops. Cool. So we did the declaration so that he knows about value. Otherwise... He don't know about value. Yo, bro. What? Save it up. Okay. You don't know about no value. All right, that's good enough for now. And we'll go again.